back to TD School. In this video, we will cover important aspects of keeping score, including the PDGA Digital Scorecard, a convenient alternative to traditional paper scorecards. Let's dive right in.
Keeping score is a critically important part of disc golf competition. After all, if we don't keep score or don't do it accurately, how will we know who wins the competition? Traditionally, score has been kept by writing down the number of throws each player made during a hole on a paper scorecard. Now, score can be kept on a smartphone thanks to a variety of apps. These apps have become very popular as they relieve players and TDs from having to add up player scores, and they streamline TD duties by uploading scores directly to the Tournament Manager database and the PDGA.com event results page.
What we've learned, however, is that there's still a place for paper scorecards in disc golf, either at events played with poor cell phone reception for uploading scores or for players who would prefer to not use a cell phone for scorekeeping. For those reasons, PDGA rules require tournament directors to have paper scorecards available for players, even if their preferred scorecard is digital.
Beginning in 2024, all players in sanctioned events now keep an independent scorecard, recording scores for the entire playing group. This means that the scorekeeping duty is shared equally and maximizes the integrity and accuracy of scoring. After completing each hole, each player records the score for every player in their group in a manner that makes each score clear to everyone in the group. This includes noting any warnings or penalty throws alongside the whole score.
The score for a player on a hole is the total number of throws, including penalty throws. The total score for the round is the sum of all scores plus any additional penalty throws. It's important to use numbers as scores. Saying par or birdie is not sufficient to report your score.
In the event of a disagreement about a player's reported score, the group should review the hole together and try to reach a consensus. If consensus cannot be reached, the assistance of an official or the tournament director should be sought promptly. However, if all players in the group agree that a score is incorrect, it can be corrected before submitting the scorecard.
All players are responsible for submitting their copy of the scorecard within 30 minutes of the group finishing the round. A player who has not submitted their scorecard on time receives 2 penalty throws. Once the scorecard has been submitted, the recorded total score is considered final, except for under specific circumstances.
Penalty throws may be added or removed by the tournament director until the tournament is declared over or all awards have been distributed. If a player submits a scorecard where their score or whole scores are incorrect, improperly recorded, or missing, 2 penalty throws are added to the correct total score. These penalty throws are not added when the score has been adjusted for other violations found after the player submitted an otherwise correct scorecard.
It's important to recognize each player is responsible for their own scorecard. A player is not penalized if another member of their group submits an incorrect scorecard.
Now let's explore the PDGA Digital Scorecard, an optional digital alternative to the traditional paper scorecard. It can be accessed via a mobile web browser or through the PDGA Live app, available for iPhone and Android devices. Digital Scorecard offers additional features beyond simple scorekeeping. It provides a method for players to confirm and digitally submit their cards. The round scores are automatically recorded, eliminating the need for score verification at the end of each round.
As players enter their hole scores, the results page is automatically updated, allowing everyone to stay informed about the ongoing competition. The app also allows for notes to be recorded on any hole for any player, making it easy to store information about provisionals, rule violations, and more.
But the digital scorecard really shines when multiple players in a playing group use it simultaneously. If players enter different scores for any player, the digital scorecard alerts the players that there's a discrepancy between their scorecards. The system prompts the scorekeepers to resolve any conflicts before finalizing the scoring process. This helps protect players from submitting a scorecard with mistakes, resulting in fewer two-throw penalties. Once a player submits their digital scorecard, their scoring task is considered complete and the scores become official.
For TDs interested in utilizing the PDGA Digital Scorecard, the process is simple. Access Tournament Manager and check the Enable Live Hole Scoring box on the Setup page. Enabling the digital scorecard will enhance the scoring experience for both players and TDs, streamlining the entire process and ensuring accurate and efficient scorekeeping.
Let's recap. Keeping score is an important and integral part of disc golf competition, and it's important that all players share the scorekeeping responsibility.
TDs must provide a scorecard to each player in the group. The scorecards can be paper or digital, but paper scorecards must always be available for players to use if the player so chooses.
After each hole has been completed, players record the score for each player in the group. Warnings or penalty throws are to be noted along with the score for the hole.
The score for a player on a hole is the total number of throws, including penalty throws. The total score for the round is the sum of all hole scores plus any additional penalty throws.
If there's a disagreement about the score a player reports, the group reviews the hole and attempts to arrive at the correct score. If the group cannot reach consensus on the player's score, they seek the help of an official or the director as soon as it is practical.
All players are responsible for submitting their scorecards within 30 minutes of when their group has finished a round. A player whose scorecard is not submitted on time receives 2 penalty throws.
After the scorecard has been submitted, the total scores recorded is final, except for a few special circumstances.
The PDGA Digital Scorecard serves as a digital alternative to the traditional paper scorecard. In addition to keeping score, the PDGA Digital Scorecard offers these useful features. The digital scorecard uses visual alerts if there's a disagreement between any scorekeepers until the conflict is resolved.
The digital scorecard does the math for the players. No more addition mistakes.
The PDGA.com results page is automatically updated as players submit their scores.
The app can record notes on any hole for any player to help store information about provisionals, rule violations, or other things that come up.
TDs enable digital scorecard through Tournament Manager by checking the Enable Live Scoring box on the Setup page.
Now you have a clear expectation of scorekeeping and the tools available to you to help streamline that process. So let's go play disc golf.
For more information, check out our complete TD training curriculum available now at pdga.com.